For generations, the notion that we are not alone in the universe has gripped the collective imagination of humankind. Extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, with their tales of UFOs, hidden evidence, and secret pacts with alien races, weave a mesmerizing tapestry that sits at the crossroads of science fiction, modern folklore, and deep societal anxiety. These narratives do more than merely entertain. They provide frameworks for interpreting the unknown, expressing suspicion of power, and articulating the perennial human desire to find meaning in an infinitely vast cosmos. As we journey through their origins, evolution, and enduring allure, we uncover not only stories of the skies, but the very stories we tell about ourselves. The seeds of alien conspiracy theories were sown long before the silvery hull of a flying saucer ever haunted a witness's gaze. Ideas of otherworldly visitors echo in mythologies involving lost continents and ancient gods, and these ideas found new life with the Copernican revolution, which flung Earth from the center of creation into a universe teeming with potential neighbors. Early science fiction, such as H.G. Wells's ominous Martian invaders and the adventures of Buck Rogers, helped anchor aliens firmly in the minds of the public, long before the first glowing lights puzzled airmen in the night sky. When post-war pilots like Kenneth Arnold reported fleets of strange craft in the 1940s, a public already primed by pulp magazines and radio dramas interpreted these events through the lens of fiction, rapidly blurring boundaries between myth and possible reality. Alien conspiracy theories have never been static. They mutate to mirror the shifting anxieties and hopes of society. The dawn of the UFO age in the 1940s and 1950s invited stories of cover-ups and mystery, men in black, swirling around encounters like the Roswell crash and the clandestine corridors of rumored bases such as Area 51. In the tumultuous 1960s and 70s, public faith in institutions withered, and the shadow of Watergate lent ominous credibility to notions of a cosmic Watergate, a vast global cover-up shielding alien truths from the public eye. By the 1980s, darkening tales emerged, as government agents were rumored to be in league with sinister alien forces, orchestrating abductions, genetic experiments, and perhaps even orchestrating world events from the shadows. Hollywood, television, and the rise of the internet in the 1990s and beyond further amplified and diversified these themes, embedding the likes of the gray aliens and shape-shifting reptilians into global consciousness. Simultaneously, movements calling for disclosure and transparency proliferated, fueled by new claimants and official-seeming documents that often revealed themselves on scrutiny to be products of fabrication or intentional misinformation. The question at the heart of these theories is both chilling and fascinating. Why would extraterrestrials come to Earth, and what do they want with us? Some posit that advanced alien civilizations are quietly observing us, refraining from interference as if we were creatures in a cosmic zoo, waiting until we reach a pivotal moment in our evolution. Others conjure a more foreboding vision, suggesting that the galaxy is a dark forest where survival demands silence, and hostile aliens lurk, ready to strike at any sign of another intelligence. Common motifs also include the harvesting of resources, conducting of sinister genetic experiments, and efforts to create hybrid beings that blur the boundary between human and extraterrestrial, a scenario that taps into primal fears about autonomy and bodily integrity. Still other variants reach back into antiquity, imagining that aliens once guided humanity's ascent, building pyramids, founding civilizations, and perhaps still pulling strings in the modern era through alleged shape-shifting infiltrators among the elite. These proposed motivations are more than idle speculation. They are mirrors held up to humanity's own fears, desires for control, anxieties about survival, and hopes for transcendence. At the heart of the extraterrestrial conspiracy tradition are vivid personal accounts, lights in the sky, missing time, and unforgettable encounters with beings not of this world. Notorious incidents, such as the abduction of Betty and Barney Hill, the dramatic events surrounding Travis Walton, or mass sightings like the Phoenix Lights, form the experiential core of believers' convictions. Alien abduction narratives follow familiar arcs: sudden capture, invasive examinations, cryptic communications, fleeting tours of alien craft, and a disorienting return, often marked by psychological after-effects that can last a lifetime. The archetypes are striking: cold, clinical greys, probing for some dark purpose, and cunning reptilians who allegedly weave plots among humankind's leadership. Tales of advanced alien technologies, impossibly swift craft, anti-gravity engines, miraculous healing beds, and enigmatic devices withheld by secret cabals blend a heady mix of technological longing and conspiracy-fueled resentment against perceived powers that be. Such technological wonders often act as metaphors for human dreams and frustrations, expressing both hope for salvation and fear of oppression. Despite their narrative complexity and cultural endurance, alien conspiracy theories remain at odds with mainstream science and historical scrutiny. Many celebrated claims have crumbled under investigation. Hoaxes confessed, documents proved forged, and explanations offered in the form of psychological phenomena, suggestibility, or deliberate disinformation by shadowy official actors. The scientific community points to the formidable challenges of interstellar travel, the enduring lack of verifiable alien artifacts or biological traces, and the logistical improbability of a cover-up spanning so many decades and global borders. Skeptics also note the profound psychological and societal needs these stories fulfill, from explaining traumatic experiences to rationalizing feelings of governmental betrayal or uncertainty in a turbulent world. Freudian archetypes, memories from early childhood, or the universal human tendency to project narratives onto the unknown have all been suggested as fertile ground for stories of alien visitors and miraculous machines. Ironically, the absence of concrete evidence can itself fuel belief, as each official denial is interpreted not as proof of innocence, but as further confirmation of a cover-up, a cognitive loop both compelling and nearly impenetrable. The mythos of extraterrestrial conspiracies remains an ever-shifting mirror for humanity's deepest yearnings, insecurities, and quests for significance in a sprawling universe. Whether one sees shadowy forces hiding cosmic truths or finds only tales spun in the fires of imagination and anxiety, these stories persist because they resonate with something elemental in human nature. As science continues its ceaseless search for life beyond our planet, and technology brings humanity closer to the stars, one can only wonder how these conspiracies will evolve, or what new stories the next discovery might inspire. In the end, the enduring allure of alien conspiracies is perhaps less about visitors from other planets, and more about the mysteries that remain within ourselves, waiting for revelation.